Hi my dear friends, and welcome back to another Star Wars news update. In today's video we're going to be talking about the Ahsoka series and more. As always my dear friends, before we dive into the news, please may I ask you to hit that big red subscribe button if you've not done so, and also be sure to give that bell a good old tickle to be alerted each and every time that I post a new video. So without much further ado and without any more jibber jabber, let's dive straight into it. So we're going to begin with the Ahsoka series. As you guys know, for a long time now, Mena Massoud has been teasing that he's going to be playing Ezra Bridger in the Ahsoka spin-off series with Rosario Dawson. As we've seen on Instagram and Twitter, he's posted a few selfies with Ezra quotes from Star Wars Rebels, and even LRM Online recently reported that he is in fact confirmed to play Ezra in the show, and apparently Lucasfilm have already reached out to him. Well, Mena Massoud has finally opened up about playing Ezra in a brand new interview with Screen Rant, and before I show you the clip, I will say that it's obvious he has a lot of media training because he plays it off all coy, almost pretending like he hasn't been cast. But if you pay attention to the clip, the dead giveaway is when he says he can't say too much about it. If he wasn't involved in the Ahsoka series, he wouldn't have said that. If you guys think back to a couple of months ago, it was confirmed by The Hollywood Reporter that Lucasfilm were looking for a live-action Sabine Wren, and we've also had rumours of Barriss Offee. And we also found out that Lars Mikkelsen has been cast as Grand Admiral Thrawn. In the same breath, the rumours have also been pointing towards Mena Massoud as the favourite to play Ezra, so with what I said about media training in mind, let's see what Mena Massoud had to say.
Can we talk about that? What's going on, man?
Just manifesting, you know, just manifesting, trying different things. There's not much more I can say about that, but you know, I had heard murmurings that, you know, this role was coming up and this is becoming a real thing, so I just kind of wanted to throw my name in the ring, and yeah, just part of manifesting what you want.
Full credit to Screen Rant for this interview. So as you see, he's answering like a typical media trained actor, and I think he knows fans have caught on to the fact that he is going to be Ezra Bridger in the upcoming show. It's only a matter of time until Lucasfilm confirm it, and bear in mind that the Ahsoka series is going to go into production after The Mandalorian finishes wrapping next March. And if all goes to plan, we should expect a release date of sometime in 2023. Now the reason I say if all goes to plan is because of the strikes that might take place. In case you haven't heard, Hollywood is bracing for a potential strike by 60,000 behind the scenes workers who say they can no longer earn a living wage even as deep-pocketed tech companies transform the economics of film and television production. Right off the bat, I'm going to say I completely support this strike and stand up for the tens of thousands of incredible crew workers who make these Hollywood shows and movies happen. They're criminally underpaid, and the terms of their contracts when it comes to royalties from streaming services are absurd, or at worst, non-existent. A strike by the workers who operate the cameras, build sets, style hair, and perform other essential jobs would bring production to a halt in Hollywood and across the US, and it will be the first strike by crew workers since 1945. Now these amazing people make the shows that we love happen. Without them, there would be no Mandalorian, there would be no Book of Boba Fett, Kenobi, and/or Ahsoka, or any other show or movie. They are given so little credit when these are the folks who work the cameras, build the sets, do the incredible makeup and cosmetics, edit the shows, and make the magic happen behind the scenes. And they deserve increased pay and a much fairer deal for the laborious hours that they put in. The strike would push The Mandalorian Season 3 and maybe even Ahsoka back, but it won't affect the Book of Boba, and/or Kenobi, which have all wrapped up and are in post-production. So as I say, we can probably expect the Ahsoka series sometime in 2023, and also bear in mind that's the same year that we get our next cinematic Star Wars release, Rogue Squadron by Patty Jenkins. People are way more excited about the Ahsoka series though, and there hasn't been much hype for Patty Jenkins' movie yet, mainly because it's a long way out, and also we know next to nothing about the plot, or even when it takes place. Patty Jenkins said that the movie is going to take place in a new, unexplored era of the Star Wars timeline, which makes some people think that it could be post-Episode 9. Time will tell, but I think Lucasfilm are going to market the movie as the big project of 2023. If Ahsoka does release in the same year, it's probably going to be in early 2023, so that Rogue Squadron is not overshadowed by the series, and I would imagine by that time, we'll also have some idea of when Lando is going to go into production, as well as Rangers of the New Republic, when Filoni decides to pick it up again after it was shelved. So a lot of great stuff to look forward to, guys. this is the way. So now, my dear friends, we're going to move on and talk about the Bad Batch Season 2, because Michelle Ang, who voices Omega, has shared a studio picture where it seems that recording and production is well underway. This is huge because most outlets were expecting the Bad Batch Season 2 to only begin production in December, so this is awesome news. They've got a head start, but that's not all. In the background of the picture, as a couple of people pointed out, we see our first frame of Season 2. Tech is on the left, and on the right, what's got a lot of people talking is that we vaguely see Echo, and what he's wearing is interesting. It looks like he's got his Clone Wars Season 7 armor instead of his Bad Batch one, but he's also got his camera straps from the Bad Batch. Now this has got me wondering if this is going to be a flashback, or if there are going to be some alterations to Echo's appearance. Either way, this is our first very small glimpse into Season 2, with really cool confirmation that production is underway. It's also confirmed to release sometime in 2022, and with an already very busy Star Wars schedule, it'll probably come out mid-year before The Mandalorian Season 3. As we learned yesterday, the Book of Boba Fett debuts very late this year on December the 29th, which means that the majority of the show is going to take place early next year. This is likely going to be followed by Andor and Obi-Wan Kenobi, which are both officially next in the calendar, and then the Bad Batch Season 2, with The Mandalorian Season 3 very likely rounding off the year. But as I say, if everything goes to plan. Also, speaking of the Book of Boba Fett, I also want to point out that in the poster we got yesterday, it seems as though my source was correct in debunking the rumours that Boba is going to have a completely new look. But something which does stand out is that his armour no longer has the fresh paint job look that it had in The Mandalorian Season 2, which has got me wondering, is there going to be a time jump between The Mandalorian Season 2 and the Book of Boba Fett? What I really love about this poster is that it really goes hand in hand with what Robert Rodriguez said, that this series is going to be very gritty and a lot darker than The Mandalorian, all killer no filler, and I can't wait. As always guys, I will be doing full episode breakdowns, and also I just want to say go check out the two videos that I made yesterday. One of them is about the Book of Boba Fett, and the other is an elaborate theory about Grogu and Yaddle. But otherwise, my dear friends, that is all for today's video. If you guys enjoyed this news update, please be sure to give me a big fat thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new, and a huge welcome if you are. And also, please become a patron and check out some exclusive videos that cannot be found here on YouTube. You also get the invite link to my Discord server where you can chat with me and the other Megalorians. And also, very soon, if you're a patron or a member, you will be getting some exclusive discount codes for some upcoming Christmas merch that will be posted to my upcoming brand new merch store. But otherwise, my dear friends, may the Force be with you all. I'm Star Wars Meg, and I'm wishing you a phenomenal rest of the day, no matter where you dwell in the galaxy. Have a good one.